Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly dose of truth tarot for the week of January 2nd to the 8th. We got Bird here and another deck of cards that we're going to use. Felt like going back to these basically simple cards, meaning the representations of the minor arcana are quite simple. We've got just the numbers and the element, and the majors are different bits of statues, etc., in the city. So we'll start with, we're looking the 2nd to the 8th. We've come well into the new year. We're going to the full moon tomorrow, so you can start preparing all that energy. So let's see what we've got here. We'll put our little stream up so we could see the cards, and I'll move that over. Let's see. So I'm just going to put these out with Bird, and Bird and I are going to pick a card. Hey, Bird, what do you say? So this one is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is usually representational of, a lot of happiness. Within, let's make it a little bit more complex, because happiness is a very simple thing. Like, okay, I'm going to be happy about an outcome. I'm going to feel happy. Sure. But we can also look at the contentment. I guess he wants out, doesn't he? Come on, baby. Just be quiet. Hey, say hi to everybody. Say Happy New Year. Okay? All right, my baby. All right, so Bird, I think he's going to be quiet. If not, we'll let him out. So it looks like he's already celebrating his little happy contentment of what's going on. And he pooped on me, so that's okay. That's what birds do. That's their job, is to poop everywhere. So, and to receive cuddles, as you can tell. He loves cuddles. So think about all of your emotions coming to a place of, let's say, contentment. Happiness can be a little bit delirious, or it can be that you're happy about something in particular. But to say we're doing a general reading for the world and saying, oh, I'm going to be happy about something, it would have to be a little bit more in depth, not just an outcome in that form. So it would have to be our emotions as this full moon comes to fruition and expands. We can feel that our emotions are coming to a place where they can be released. That'll be as we come to the full moon. That's tomorrow. But today we're just experiencing the fullness of those emotions. So if you are feeling happy about something in particular, you're going to feel a little happier than usual. It's going to feel fuller, maybe even have more meaning. Temperance comes up next. Temperance is that weighing and balancing and going down the middle road. So I can already feel it in the happiness card. It's like, well, yeah, it doesn't feel like something manic or super happy. It feels like something that can be tempered. So I would say I'm very happy. Let's say that my emotions are rising up, ready to be released. Even if it's a bunch of grief or sadness, that's a great feeling. Even if something bad has happened, we need to appreciate that bad thing has occurred, and it's not going to feel great. But once we let go, we cry or we laugh or we feel that anger that rises up, or the fear gets to move, right? When we have anxiety or a panic attack, right, that fear is coming up. But if I give that permission, it's like the emotions, yeah, it is as though the emotions get to be happy about their own existence and their own ability to release. And then we do not have to express them. A lot of people love to say that my emotions need to be expressed. I don't really buy into that. The emotions need to be expressed? Not necessarily. My emotions need to be attended to. My emotions need to be seen. My emotions need to be felt. You don't want to repress them nor express them. Those seem to be two sides of a coin that are apparently ridiculous. I can just be with my emotions, and that is the happiest state. If I'm feeling sad, I wonder if any of you have ever felt, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I just had that, somebody said that to me, and then a few weeks later, I had the same experience. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. And I thought, well, that's exactly what I'm feeling, is massive emotions, and I'll just feel them rather than trying to get the mind to sort through them. That is a beautiful way to experience temperance. And the Prince of Wands would be the way in which we are going to manifest this creativity. In this case, our creativity can come from the beautiful observation and attending to our emotions, not caring for them, not sitting there and nurturing the emotion like a wound, just attending to, oh, I'm feeling sadness. You experience it, you might leak, right? I remember the first time I got a body talk treatment, or one of the first times. And the practitioner said, you're going to experience bouts of sadness. So I left, and about a week later, I was sitting at my computer, doing some accounting, just typing in the accounting, and all of a sudden the keyboard was wet and my hands were wet. And I thought, oh my goodness, is there a leak? And there wasn't, obviously. And then I brought my face back again, and I realized, oh my God, I'm leaking. So the tears were coming out as they needed to, but there was no real, it felt nice, it felt good, but there was no need to kind of figure out why, wherefore. And that's what emotions, in my experience of myself and others, is what they really need. They just get to move. They are not thoughts. We do not need to think about our emotions. We just experience them and attend to them. Sometimes we have to, wait till later, right? Let's say I'm at work and I'm very stressed and I need to hold back my tears. I might do something to hold back and then go home and just bawl my eyes out. We don't need to rage or run around and do those things. We wait till the moment that we can really fully experience them. I often, if I have an emotion, I might get up and go to the washroom and just sit there and feel into the emotion. Yeah. When our thoughts come in, that's when we start expressing them, which is not what this reading says. This reading says, no, 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 no. That's not what we're about to do here. That is temperance. We need to be temperate and allow those emotions to be experienced. So that's quite a reading for our, really into the first week of January. We're really looking at something that I find is fundamentally important to this human experience, because I find most people want to express their emotions as though those things need to be expressed. They don't need to be. That's the mind saying they need to be expressed. They are always in expression. We just need to be in attention. We need to attend to them just for a moment. It doesn't need to be a day. It doesn't need to be an hour. It's just that moment. Oh, I am experiencing sadness. That is it. And they are acknowledged, they're attended to, and then we have healthy movement and flow of emotions. Well, enjoy that this week, and we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful start to your year. And yes, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next week. Bye.